Today is the first big day of SportsAid week, and it's the start of a week where we want some fun and fundraising. It's to give a really big spotlight onto that athlete story and what SportsAid's all about.
It's really important that I get to work with SportsAid because SportsAid have access to so many future Olympic stars, but many of them don't have access to the sort of nutritional advice that I can provide. So really getting in there at a very early stage and providing them with the basics that they need to get going for their sport is really, really important.
As SportsAid is a charity, it really relies on people doing things to raise awareness of it and to raise the funds which kind of lets it keep going. So it's great that we've got the SportsAid week now where there's a lot of stuff going on which is going to raise these pots of money that are going to support athletes for the next coming years and also hopefully raise the awareness so people can think about doing that at any time of year.
Sport England and SportsAid have had a fantastic partnership now for probably 10 years plus. So our job is to invest in the talent system for sport. We're trying to find and nurture people who can go on to be champions, and SportsAid have worked with us as a partner throughout that time. What they do is very specific. They help us find young people who need some help, young people who've got great talent but perhaps haven't got the money to make it to the next stage, and we make that happen together.
Today we're at the My Lotto offices. This is day 2 of the first ever SportsAid week. National Lottery funding has been around since 1997 and that supports the elite, Olympians, Paralympians, which is massively important. But how do you get there? And that's where SportsAid come in, and they've been doing fantastic work for over 40 years and long may it continue. And of course, after a massively successful Rio 2016 Olympic and Paralympics, all eyes are on Tokyo, and lots of the athletes supported by SportsAid have got that in their sights.
Not only does SportsAid give that financial contribution, but they also offer workshops which give athletes the chance to meet other Olympians and to see Olympic medals and all that kind of stuff, to give them that little extra boost, that confidence to go, you know what, one day one of those for my own.
So we're here at SportsAid Day at RBC to celebrate for us the partnership which we've been running for the last 2 to 3 years. It's been great to see the athletes, it's been great to see the team from SportsAid, and it's been really encouraging for us to see so many employees being engaged throughout the day.
We've got incredible sports stars and athletes in this country, and a massive proportion of them will have been supported by SportsAid. And it's events like this that support SportsAid and getting sponsorship. It genuinely does go directly from the individual to supporting athletes go on to potentially fulfil their dreams and make the country proud at an Olympic Games or Paralympic Games, so it's absolutely vital.
I wouldn't be where I was today if it wasn't for the SportsAid Fund. Without that charity, I wouldn't be, achieving what I've achieved so far.
The SportsAid week is incredible. It's a great thing to be a part of, purely because it's a chance for obviously myself to give back to the charity, but also to be part of other athletes' journeys that are here today with SportsAid.
Anyone can struggle and try and find a way to do it, but the fact that SportsAid has taken that stress off the athlete, taking that stress away, adds to the performance. Less stress, better performance, and that's what SportsAid and RBC have done. They're not just sending money out to the athletes, they want to meet people, they want to greet us, they want to see us demonstrate as I have earlier today. So it's good that you got full support, not just throwing money at us basically, which is perfect.
I think it's really important what SportsAid do. For me, it helped me start my career with the likes of SportsAid, helping these youngsters get involved and getting competitive in the sport. It helps for the future and the legacy of British sport.
So the work of SportsAid since about 2000 has been entirely focused on developing young people, and that's what we're doing today. And it's ever more important because the success that we're getting at the top means we've got to give ever more support to those young people who are aspiring to reach the podium in Tokyo now after the great successes that we've had in Rio.
From our experience, a day like this only works if we can get young athletes here to show that the whole partnership has a pulse. What takes it to an extra special level is when alumni are willing to come back and get involved in the day. So it's something that we are definitely committed to doing in the future as an annual event. And today's just shown that it can really work effectively.